Okay, so following on from my previous video, or I'm integrating this into a new video, why it's important to finish what you start. Let me give you an example from, my own experience and things like that. So at university, I studied animation. I did a number of different projects, and then what we were supposed to create a full completed project at the end, however long that we set for. So this could be 5-10 minutes, it could be 1 minute, it could be it could be as long as we wanted, really. But really, we were advised anything from 3 to 5 minutes is cool. Anything shorter than that, well, they'll kind of see, and go within that range. I actually did complete an animated short. The way that I managed to complete it was by animating certain portions of a storyboard. So I had a storyboard from start to finish that completed the whole story that I wanted to tell. And then the animated portions that I was able to get down, I swapped out those portions of the storyboard for my animation, okay? And that told the whole story. So it was a combination of a storyboard or an animatic and my animated portions of that storyboard. And that was how I was able to tell the whole story. So really, I feel that I kind of did complete the project, but it was in the best way I was able to, because I wasn't able to animate enough so that it was a whole animated feature, if that makes sense. And because I set the bar quite high, to be fair. So, it was like a 5 to 10 minute piece or short film. And it was a lot of animation, a lot of animated work. So, and the style was really, really unique. It was out of the box as well. So it wasn't a project that one person should take on with the allocated amount of time that we were given at university. Let's say that, okay? I overshot hard. But it was awesome. I still learned a lot of lessons from it. And this is what I was basically saying, like, why it's important to finish what you start. Now, in the previous video, basically talked about, you having the product there to show. And I still do. Unfortunately, it's not of fantastic quality, so I may have to up-res. But at least I've got that. I can look back on it fondly, but also I can see how much I've grown. I can look at my mistakes that are in it, all kinds of stuff like that, right? And now what I'm thinking about as well is I've worked in a number of different areas and done different things with regards to art. However, because I've been extremely busy at each of those points, there's a lot of stuff that is actually on a back burner and I need to finish, right? And that's one thing that, being on YouTube has actually taught me to finish projects. Since I've been on YouTube, I've been a lot better at finishing and completing projects, getting the videos done and out, getting the flipping, even the longer videos that tell a story and show my artwork and, thoughts and this, that, and the other. I've got so much better at getting those out, starting and finishing something. This is also transitioned towards my projects because I've gained that experience via YouTube, or strengthened that experience via YouTube, okay? So this is why it's extremely important to strengthen that, because now I can take that skill, use that to finish other projects. For example, things that I'm interested in, like building apps, building, websites, other things like that are a bit more laborsome, but hey, we're getting them done. You know what I mean? Simple as that. It's just let me just add to the list as well with stuff that I'm working on. Apps, video games, freaking comics, short stuff that's easy, not websites, all that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So these are all things that I'm working on. There's a number of stuff that is on the back burner, but there's also a number of stuff that I am really making large swaths of improvement and ground on through that skill of learning how to start and finish something, complete and finish what you start. So we'll definitely say that to you. That is its own skill. It's very, very important to learn and do and implement. And you do need to be very disciplined in order to do it. But you don't need the discipline first. You gain the discipline through just pushing through and making sure that you are determined and that you finish the thing. Okay? Don't let yourself off. Get it done. Whatever the cost. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, within reason. But get it done. You know what I'm saying? If you have to do late nights, I've done plenty of late nights. I've done late nights into early mornings. You know, I've done early mornings into late nights. I've done not sleeping for like at university, there have been times where, like, there was this one time where I literally didn't sleep for 3 days in order to get the project and assignment done. So it's like, get it done. Start and finish. And not only will that benefit you in terms of character, but you'll have products and things to show for it, as well as in your character, you know. You'll be battle tested, more resilient, more reliable. Your abilities will increase. You'll gain new abilities, extra experience points, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? So ride it, go through it and finish. Okay? Start, make sure you complete, right? And that is just such an amazing skill in and of itself that not too many people talk about. To be honest. But that is definitely its own skill. And hopefully I've shed some light on that and why it is so important to complete and finish on whatever you set your mind to. Okay, guys? So yeah, just take that point, because it'll definitely steer you right. One example, and I'll just really quickly say this, is that a lot of the work that I'm getting now, I'm able to get because I'm able to show people my skill base, like in terms of like a fractured portfolio at the moment, because it's fractured because I've worked in so many different areas like 3D, 2D, graphics design, illustration, animation. You know, it's very fractured, and there's not too much absolutely polished work, because I haven't necessarily had like a large swath of time or resources to focus on one and just get it absolutely perfect A1, because there's always been other things that I've been working on at the time. I've got a wide berth of interests, okay? And those I want to level up in order to be a very high level advanced generalist, okay? And I know what some of you are thinking, oh, jack of all, master of none. I don't believe in that bullshit. I'm probably going to have to make another video to explain why. But basically, in short, I don't believe that the whole jack of all trades, master of none thing, okay? Yeah, I'll probably talk about that in another video. But for now, like I said, focus on things, get things done, start to finish and complete. And because I've got a fractured portfolio, I'm still able to show people, you know, some of my skill base in a variety of different areas is what I'm trying to say. And that's allowed me to get more work in. And also sort of once I've had that work coming in, once I've finished and completed for those clients, that work I can then use to show other people, okay, my skill base, because I started and I finished something, and it didn't start off perfect. Like I say, my fractured portfolio is very imperfect, but it shows a hint of what I'm able to do. Gets clients on board. I finish the work for them to a very nice degree, given enough resources. And then once it's finished for them, then I can show that'll go on my portfolio. It's leveled up a little bit or more. And then I can continue to do that and show people, prove to people, hey, I can do what I say I can do, essentially. All right, guys? So yeah, you don't always need to start off perfect either. Just remember that. Just make sure that you start and do your best to finish what you start. All right, guys? Cool. Hope that helps. I hope I was as concise as possible on that video. We'll see how it goes. And hopefully you guys let me know in the comments, guys. Hopefully that was of use. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Have a great day.